Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. And hello again, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you here on a Monday evening. It's New Thought Media Network. It is our official U.S. federal holiday for Juneteenth. Glad you're with us. Thank you for being here. Looks like I have a little bit of hair problems up there going today. Oh, well. That's the way it is. Thanks for being with us, folks. It's 8:15 p.m. on the Mountain Time Zone. That means it is time for evening prayers. We appreciate you being here. And if you were here with us last night, you know we did a lot of gratitude around Father's Day and all the various holidays that we've been experiencing this weekend. And today is the national recognition of Juneteenth, which is actually yesterday. However, it made it happen today because, well, if you have a federal holiday, you got to have a day where people get off and get to celebrate and get to reflect. And I trust that's part of what we were doing today, is reflecting on the good that's happening in our lives. Thank you, Diego. I don't think I could put it back if I tried. But we might have a brush around here somewhere to do something with it. All right. Hey, I do want to remind us, however, that you can join into the prayer team at any time. Send us a prayer request at prayer@ntmedia.org. We'll make sure that the prayer team gets it and has a chance to be together and share in your request. We share it out to everybody on the team. Or if you'd like for us to discuss your request and pray for your request live and on the air, then by all means let us know that, or put it in the comments and we'll add it to the prayer request as we go. All right. So Juneteenth is about freedom. Let's celebrate freedom. Let's celebrate freedom through our prayer work, affirming that it is our nature. It is the natural order of life. There is no bondage. There is no incarceration in the mind of the one. Those are human constructs, and yes, we created those things, and that means we can uncreate those things or recreate something new or something different. So let's get into some freedom prayers this evening. If you're with me and in a safe place, I invite you to close your eyes and take that deep, holy breath. Allow yourself to come to that center, releasing and letting go of all that came before this moment, the hustle and the bustle of your day, whatever thoughts might be floating around, thinking what should be or could be happening. We set all that aside so we may come to the one and recognize that there is only one life, one love, one source, one supply, one never ending wellspring of everything, one self existent cause that is forever taking on form and abandoning that form in order to take on new form, one absolute revelation of life that is here now, having its way as my being, as your being, as the lives of everyone everywhere, those that are on this call, those that are not on this call, those watching at another time, perhaps those in another dimension. The oneness remains the same. It is the principle. It is the law of the universe. It is the ancient wisdoms and it is the new thought philosophy. It is a movement of hearts and minds towards compassion and love. It is the vision of a world that works for all. It is the sacred becoming. No matter the name, no matter the icon, the oneness expresses itself as my life perfectly, whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. And as I know that truth of my life, I know it must be true of your life as well. And the lives of everyone you know, everyone on that I know, everyone on this planet, and even beyond this planet, everyone, everywhere, part of this unique expression, this creative impulse that we call the divine, that we call God, that we call the one. So I know this oneness is revealing itself perfectly as your life, as my life, as all life. In that truth, we know that there is a divine expression of freedom, freedom of all discord, freedom of all dis-ease, freedom, the opportunity to express ourselves freely, without reservation, without accusation, without worry about judgment or condemnation. For none of that is the truth of God. The truth of God is that we are free, free to be, you and me, free to be the divine in form, free to be loving, to share in our goodness. And while it has been said that freedom is not free, I disagree. Freedom is absolutely free. It costs us nothing other than our own willingness to be that, to be free, to recognize the freedom. And there are the human laws that maybe appear to take away the freedom of the physical body. And yet the mental body is forever free to create newly, to create and imagine and envision newly. Our mental body, our emotional body, our spiritual body, always, no matter what the physical experience may be, the rest of us absolutely free to imagine and envision a world that works for all, a world where borders are irrelevant, where there is enough food and enough of everything necessary for everybody's fulfillment, for everybody's upliftment, for everybody's expression of the divine. Anywhere it appears there is not enough, well, that is just the illusion. That is the human condition made up differently. It is not the truth of who we are. It is not the truth of how the divine reveals itself. The divine is love and light and beauty and truth and health and wealth and well-being, abundance, prosperity. I claim for each one that hears these words a deep, deep sense of saying yes. Yes to the truth that is revealing itself. Yes to a magnificent vision where we are all in this together, where we all know we are in this together, and we are all serving and supporting each other, where we look around and see what's happening in our lives and recognize the beauty, recognize the truth, turn away from that which no longer serves, turn away from the old paradigm that does not serve, so we may uplift ourselves into the new, into the next. And reminded that God is that one self-existent cause that is forever taking on form and experience, so it may abandon those forms and abandon those experiences in order to take on new form, new experience. And so that is what we were about. We were about the newness, not the oldness, not the way it used to be, not what we think it ought to be, but the new vision where everyone Everyone feels that sense of freedom. Everyone feels free to share their gifts, to share their skills and talents, to share their love in amazing ways. For that is truly what we are about. Being the divine, being an expression of love and light and beauty, being the gifts and the skills and the talents that we are here to share. Awake, aware, alive, with this glorious feeling of oneness, of knowing that no matter what word I might cast into the law, as long as it's aligned with good, with love, with prosperity, with abundance, with truth, then it must return fulfilled. It must return fulfilled. And if I cast a word of negativity, a word of disbelief, well, that's fulfilled, but in a way that no longer, just doesn't serve. So I let go of all the oldness. I let go of the questions and the judgments. I let go of wondering how or when or why, and rest in a deep, deep sense of faith, a deep sense of trust that everything is happening exactly as it must. And that means that everything necessary for your life, for the grand and glorious vision of your life, comes into your life exactly as necessary. Moment by moment by moment by moment. That's happening in my life. It's happening in your life. It's happening in all life. Everything necessary for the complete fulfillment of your soul's mission on this planet comes into your life exactly as necessary. So there is a wealth, an overflowing abundance of financial good, of opportunities, of people and connections and resources, and this mighty vision of how we all work together, how we are all together creating a world that works for all. How we are experiencing our human emotions and our human experiences and transmuting those apparent limitations into a greater sense of the freedom that is our birthright, that is our very nature. It is our very nature to express and express freely. It is our very nature to act and to act freely. It is our very nature to be alive and to live freely. Free of the doubts, free of the sense of sufferings, free of the questions and the comments, free of the sense of separation, free of the sense of division, and open to an even greater vision than we may have imagined. Where there is enough and everyone knows that, where there are no borders, where there are no wars, for we are no longer at war with ourselves. We're at peace with who we are and who we've come here to be. And that means I am at peace with who everyone on this planet is, who they've come here to be and who they've come here to express as and how they choose to express. And together we express the oneness, the multitude of oneness, the ever expanding vision of one human family together as love, as light, as truth. I feel that, I sense that, I claim for each one that hears these words that deeper sense of freedom and knowing that all is God and all is good. And so I am grateful for this reminder, grateful to be a part of this, grateful to be witness to this. Most especially grateful to know God's got it. God's in charge here. So I get my bloated nothingness out of the divine circuits. I release this word into the law that must manifest, that must demonstrate. And I let it be. I let God be God. And if any word of this has resonated in any way, I invite you to join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you for being with us this evening. This is the New Thought Media Network. We're here every day, 8:15 a.m. and p.m. We're going to say a quick thank you and get out of here and let you get back into your evening. So please don't go anywhere. Help me say thank you to everyone that makes this network possible. On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org www.newthoughtmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. All right, folks, we're out of here for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow morning bright and early with the Mystic Writers Hangout at 7 a.m. Mountain Time, followed by our full day of normal programming. Until next time, I wish you peace and richest blessings.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.